Hello, I am Dr. Mel Houser. I use she, they pronouns, and I am the founder and executive director of All Brains Belong Vermont, a nonprofit neuroinclusive community health organization providing neurodiversity affirming healthcare, education, and social connection opportunities for kids and adults. I would love to invite you to connect with our community programs. Most are entirely free, virtual, and open to everybody. But before I tell you more, I want to tell you first why this work is so important to me. At age 37, I learned for the first time that I am autistic, ADHD, dyspraxic, dyslexic, and dyscalculic. I'm also the parent of a multiply neurodivergent 5-year-old. The systems as we know it are not working for neurodivergent people. The average life expectancy for an autistic person is 36 to 54 years of age. Autistic people are dying, and not dying from autism, dying from cardiovascular disease and suicide. Neurodivergent kids have higher rates of bullying, depression, anxiety, seclusion and restraint in schools. 80% of autistic people have unmet physical and mental health needs. I knew I needed to do my part to build a world for my 5-year-old to grow up in where none of this is true. And to do so, we have to fundamentally reimagine all the systems, all the broken systems that are clearly not working. Not just for neurodivergent people, but for most people. We all have different brains that learn, think, communicate, move, play, experience the world differently. Whenever there is a default cookie cutter system, anyone else whose brain does something differently than the default is always going to be othered. Anytime you have othering, there is no inclusion. To do anything for the neurodivergent community, we have to do everything. It's not just healthcare, it's school, it's employment, it's making friends, having social connection. It's community. Health is community. Let me tell you about our programs. For healthcare, for both primary care and specialty support for brain and nervous system health, in addition to the neuroimmune conditions common for neurodivergent people, including dysautonomia, hypermobility, long COVID, etc. We also have community health programs such as holding and training other organizations to hold neuroinclusive COVID vaccination clinics. In the community space, we hold free social connection programs for kids and adults. Kid Connections, a completely free virtual matchmaking program where we connect kids based on shared interests, not a shared diagnosis. For adults, we have a weekly community conversation called Brain Club, where we connect over everyday brain life topics. We have a neuro-inclusive employment program where we bright spot organizations incorporating practices of universal design. We're also launching now our own carved employment program, supporting folks with disabilities to not only have their access needs met by accommodating disability, but creating a model that is flexible enough for people with all types of brains to thrive. We also offer trainings for organizations and individuals about neurodiversity and access. We have healthcare practices, schools, employers looking to become more neuro-inclusive or learn more about the brain science of mental health. This may sound like a fantasy world, but this is real life. We're really doing this. We're building the world we wish to see for my sweet little love and all the sweet little loves to grow up in a world that works for their brain. And we invite you to join the movement, attend an event, follow us on social media, volunteer, make a donation. There's no right way to support All Brains Belong, and we would love for you to connect with our community. Thanks for watching.